the member for Ijiviari.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, my question without notice is also directed to the Prime Minister on the same issue. Last week, a young policeman looking after our highway was killed by criminals along the highway. And we had an urgent crisis meeting in the province. And I asked the provincial police commander, how much do you receive?
The honourable member, may I interrupt you? Honourable member for Suave, when you have your colleague member standing and asking questions, you don't walk before him while he's asking questions. The honourable member for Ijiviari, continue.
Thank you. So I asked, how much does the police department release to the province for the operations of the Arore provincial police in the province? And he told me less than 10,000. Sometimes it's only 4,900 per month for the whole police operations in the province. Mr. Speaker, my question is that we continue arguing about funding for the police, but we're looking at it, the police has already eaten enough of our yearly budget. And so my question is the government looking at how to, the devolution powers in the funding to the police at the provincial and at the district level? If you look at the police budget, it is so huge. Just like we deal with the DSIP, my question to the Prime Minister is, can we reconsider how we finance and we transfer police department finances to the provinces and to the district? Because Arore province, 150,000 people plus 50 policemen to about 80, about 50 policemen, 60 policemen. We have 300 plus positions. And 4,900 kina monthly down for utilities and police operation. Mr. Speaker, something is wrong somewhere. And that is the reason why my question is, are we as a government considering looking again at how we disseminate police funding down to the provinces and to the district? My district doesn't even have one policeman, one regular policeman. And we have 40,000 people, and we don't even have one policeman in Ijiviari district. So that is my concern. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The Honourable Prime Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Acting Speaker. Let me apologize to the member and all of you. Our Internal Security Minister is attending to a historic event that is taking place in Bougainville right now. For the first time, after more than 20 years, and based on invitation from our leaders from the autonomous Bougainville government, our soldiers are now landing our Navy vessel in Bougainville right now as we speak. So he has to fly into a little location in which we receive the soldiers with Minister Manasseh, Minister of Bougainville. So he's not here. But in any case, I will respond to the question, and I want to appreciate the question, especially from those who've never run government before. You have every right to fire me. Others who've run government before, they have no right to fire me. They had the opportunity to do that already. And so I want to appreciate this question. You got one police. That is the statistics most part of our country is facing. Province like Hela became province in 2012. We never supported them to have their own police structure. Today, the police structure is not supported. 60 police. The entire big LNG province, 60 police. This is what we are faced with. And so that's just on police physical presence alone. I give you the statistics. Last year, for instance, and improving on from where we've come from. Last year, operational for police, we improved from 2019, if you say it's improvement. Low allocation of 34.6 million for entire nation's police operation in 2019. And this has come up, and today we have allocated allocated, they're forecasting it to increase to 66 million by 2023, but I'd like to believe we've given them greater allocation this year. Mr. Acting Speaker, through you to the member for Ijiviari who's asked this question, we now, based on our consultation with the the Governors Council have identified this weakness also. They proposed to us in the restructure, why don't we have police allocations for police program directly redirected to the provinces under the wards of PPCs, instead of through Waigani to Konedabu to the headquarters. So this proposal has been looked upon, but having said this, the current level of allocation is even still very, very small. I give you another number, for instance. In 2022, for police vehicle maintenance, we got only 12 million for the entire country for 2022. This year, I don't have the numbers with me, but we did a little bit better. But last year was 22 million, so was 12 million. Mr. Acting Speaker, through you, the issue facing us, structure, reform, and resource allocation. I want to put to members of this House, as I informed my government caucus early this morning over lunch. You have maximum allocation to DSIP already coming across. An envelope of 10 million secured, additional 5 for infrastructure, and possible additional 5 based on a district plan to target where you feel is a need. I did inform everyone, please, no more asking more. Next year onwards, we will focus on key national outcome areas: police, law and order, national health, national education. And I want to give assurance to all of you, if all of you in this floor support this approach, we'll have a blueprint for police and justice sector intervention that must secure our country, because it is really in the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years. If we leave this problem into the next generation, we would have destroyed our country in our time. And so I want to appeal to all members of the House. We don't want the situation you have in Ijiviari, Mr. Acting Speaker, through you, or right across the country. Ijiviari has been a good place, and we've been blessed by the goodness of our people. But we cannot rest on our laurels. We must step up the presence of law and justice sector. And I'm putting to this honourable House, next year budget, assist government, the national government, focus on key national outcome areas. Law and order ranks number 1, education and health ranks number 2, number 3, connect PNG and infrastructure number 4. In the top 4, if we have a concentrated support and the reform we're doing in shifting resources out from Waigani to where the actions are in the provincial capitals and in the provinces and districts, hopefully together in 5, 6 years' time, we could see light at the end of the tunnel. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.